Hello, 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 soul loves. It's Kimberly, and I just felt like jumping in and connecting, seeing how you are, what's going on, what's happening in your world. So, I've been having experiences. I'm always having experiences. It's another day. It's a day of living. And if it's a day of living, I'm having an experience because I'm still breathing. So, my hair was having an experience then. So I was trying to contain it. So when are you containing your experiences? When are you, the individual, the personality, controlling the experience? And when are you allowing soul to move into the whisper of inspiration? When are you listening to the whisper of inspiration and allowing the action to the next evolution? I want to write those questions down and contemplate on those. Take them within and see where that is within you. So I've been having these experiences with what I'm calling soul, where my soul is showing up, like where other people talk about guides. Maybe their guide's an angel or it's a bear, it's an eagle, it's a squirrel. I don't know. It's whatever. It's a butterfly. It's your angel. It's Jesus. Mine right now, my experience that I'm having in this mind that I'm creating and what I'm dreaming is this literally the soul itself showing up. And how do I know that? Because that's who he told me it was. And then I listened to it, and the quality was different. It was different than other experiences that I've had in the past. I could feel the qualitative energy to it. And so it's like, the soul doesn't care. It's so carefree. It's all just experience to it. There's no fears that hang up. There's no, oh no, let's not go that way. It's like, sure, let's do that experience. Why not? See what happens. It's that kind of energy. It's that kind of energy. You may have had some friend in your life that's more that way. It's like, woohoo, let's go for it. Let's try this. It's like it the doesn't have the hesitation. It's like and it's all just experience. I'm not telling you throw your common sense away because we still got to use common sense in this world. So there was some things that I was contemplating, and I was carrying a lot of stuff. I may have already talked about it some. So I was carrying all of this energy of which direction to go. And so the soul kept showing up. And what it said to me is, what is the quality of life that it brings to you? Feel what that is. Feel what the quality of life that it brings the the personality. The personality that's in this DNA skin suit that's experiencing this aspect of the story for the soul, because the soul's infinite and it has multiple experiences, and that it's off doing and all kinds of parallels and other existences. It's not just, I'm sorry, it's not about just you. It's not just showing up here. It's like showing up in many experiences. So it's about the quality of life. So what is the quality of life that it brings you? And then it's that simple. And then do you want to have that experience? Would you like to have that quality of life? Do you desire to have that quality of life? So you can, does it, which when I say quality, it's like, is it joy? Is it that type of energy? Is it complacency? You might want to be in complacency. I don't know. Maybe you've done so much for so long that you'd like to just be in that place of that. So it's that kind of energy. And so I put these choices out in front of me in my mind, like I had each one of them. It's kind of like um the opportunity serves itself to you. It's like being in a restaurant, maybe one that's either family style and they bring all the plates around, or one that's like the tapas kind where they bring everything by, and they bring it to your table. And you don't have to say yes or no. You can, enjoy it or not enjoy it. You can pass that one by, and then you don't lose out on anything because the next round comes to you, and there's other opportunities for whatever that was that passed by to come back again. So when are you in that FOMO? When are you in the fear of missing out? When is it the opportunity to move forth? So that's what soul told me to experience, to tell me to experience the energy of it. And I have been connecting to my, what I call my future self, for quite a while now. And when I was making big life decisions, of like when I moved different places and the experience that I, you know, took off and did, I was connecting to my future self, the one that was there, that had already done it and wanted, was like, it was here to have this experience, and pretty much followed the path of what that was. And now I'm in this, and there's more than one future self. There's the future self of me that lives here now on this timeline, that's just like one step ahead of me. And then the future self of, the next experience, the next soul experience. And then like the future self of that has the big picture of all of creation. So anyway, not to get too much information here, but that was occurring a lot. And so that hasn't happened for in a little while. And now it's like the soul has stepped in, and it's a journey with it. And so I'm just sharing that with you. And it told me when I was trying to make the decision about something, it's like, what's the quality of life that it's going to bring to you? So I sat with it and I felt it like bringing that into my sphere, into me, the decision. And if I didn't choose it, if I didn't choose the experience, what was the quality of life? It pretty much just stayed the same, which was okay. It's like I'm not in misery right now. Not that I haven't been at different times in my life. So if you're in a place of misery and you don't do any choice, so you can sit in that and feel what that feels like. What's it feel like? Is that what you want to do again tomorrow? So it's like it's your choice. So then bring in the next experience. And if I choose this, because sometimes we just don't choose and we're so damn entangled and enmeshed with everybody else that we have totally gave away our own power. We're the one that has disempowered ourselves because because of whatever that is that has created that, whatever entanglement it is that we gave all our energy away. So if you're in that place, then feel what that feels like. Is this the energy that you want? Is this experience that you want to have every day? Are you, maybe it that's what you want. Souls, it's like bullshit that souls here to experience any kind of trauma or drama or anything. It doesn't care about any of that. That's like the personality has gave itself away to everybody else's experience and what the significance it thinks it's going to get out of everybody else if it does what it is that they're controlling and manipulating you about. And they don't even know that they're controlling and manipulating you because it's all from a lower perspective. Okay, so what was to come in next? So you feel that. Feel the quality of what that is. What's the quality of the experience? Okay. And then you can bring in the next choice. So if I choose this, so it's like choosing an apple or choosing an orange. So you know what that smells like, you know what that tastes like, You know what that does to your system. The orange might be a little bit acid on your belly, okay? What does the apple do for you? What does the apple do for you? So it's like that kind of choice if you want to bring it down to apples and oranges. It's like it's the experience of which it's not that it's wrong or better, it's just a different flavor. So you feel it. You feel what that choice would feel like. What would that choice feel like if you stepped into it? What is the quality of life that it brings to you? Okay. So that's how Soul showed me that a simple tools that I can use to make decisions when I get all in my head. When I get all in my head with, which direction to go. Feel the experience and what is the quality that it brings to my life. And then I can choose that. If I choose to choose that quality, then I can choose that quality. So that's what I got today. That's the tool and the tip for the day is the energy of that. That's been coming in really strong in the last couple of weeks. So I'm on another, what do you call it? A summit, but this one is like a week long, and so it's just it. There's things where you can sign up on it. It's a week long, and there's different presenters every day, and it's like I think it happens at 11 Eastern, which is 10 my Central Time. I speak on Friday because a couple people told me they signed up, but they wanted to know what day I was speaking on. I am Friday morning. So anyway, but go enjoy the other speakers, and there's a Facebook group that you can be in, and you can, watch it from there. There's also a VIP thing that you can do, and then you get to be behind the scenes. But that's up to you. That's your choice of what's that spirits that it brings to you. So anyway, that's what's going on. And I don't know. I was outside. I was in this what 7 days of manifesting or something like that. So I was in that this morning, and then I went out to just like walk on the grass and to be in the experience. And even with my flowers, and it's like what's the joy that I want to bring in? Like I'm looking at what's out there. It's like last year I thought I was going to do sustainability. And so I did that. I got to mark it off on my bucket list. The only thing that the squirrels didn't eat were the little Tommy toes. I don't know why they didn't eat them, but they ate all my tomatoes, all my heirloom Cherokee tomato plants. That as soon as first they would wait, and I'd be watching the tomato and watching it, and it would almost be ripe, ready to pick, and the squirrels would steal it. And then they got to where they just started attacking the green ones. So I had the realization that if I'm going to do sustainability around here, I got to eat the squirrels first. So that's a choice. It's a choice. So, what quality of life does that bring to me? I don't really care to have that experience. So, it's like, what is the experience? Do you choose to have that experience? What's the quality of life that it would bring to you? And is that an experience that feels like it would be in harmony with you and in alignment? And it's like, no, I'm just going to go to the farmer's market and buy stuff from people that are already growing things. And, I was out there looking, I got mustard greens that are coming up from the plants where they left, and they're like little yellow flowers. And I thought, what is that yellow flower that's out there that's really tall? And then I went out there and I thought, oh, it must be kale. And then I tasted it and it's mustard greens. And I thought, oh, how interesting. The seed, there's that whole story about the the mustard seed. And it's like, yeah, mustard seed still they had vitality, and they're out there growing in my garden. The squirrels didn't eat them. They left the mustard seed. So the mustard seed has sustainability to it. So anyway, that's off on a random track. But it's that kind of quality. What does that bring? What does it bring to your life? And we have to, like, we can manifest it, we can dream it in, but then we have to set intention and do something in order for that to happen. Like when I planted my garden last year, I prepared the dirt the year before. I started so that I would know. My neighbors keep saying, you have a green thumb, everything grows. I move things sometimes, you all, but I also talk to the plant. Also talk to the plant and ask the plant where is the best place in the yard for it to live. And I listen to it and I put it wherever it is that I get directed that will be the best place for it. And then I have to do the things that it needs. I don't put it in a place that's too much water for that one, or not enough sun, or, whatever, too much shade. It's like there's even with the plants, you have to connect, have the intention, and then there's like action to take, and sometimes you have to realign and correct whatever that is for that. And then sometimes you have squirrels that come and take your things. So do I want to empower the squirrels and keep feeding them? You can ask yourself that. Do you want to keep feeding the squirrels? I could put a lot of work into feeding the squirrels again. I think I'd rather just, you know, I've been giving them avocado seeds. I thought maybe if I saw a squirrel eating the avocado seeds are big and they've got all the omegas in them, and I saw a squirrel eating that on Facebook, so I started saving my avocado seeds to feed the squirrels. I thought maybe if I gave them the avocado seeds, they'd stay away from my tomatoes. Well, they must have needed the acid in the balance because they still ate them. So that's it. I can choose now. I can choose right now is do I prepare everything and get it ready to feed the squirrels again? Do I kill the squirrels first so I can have sustainability and enjoy my garden? So that's my choice. How much work and how much effort do I want to put in it? So life is like that. Do you chase the squirrels? Do you work with the squirrels? Or do you choose not to engage in it and look for a different path with it? So that's you can take that and utilize that for whatever decisions that you have in your life. Yeah, I know I don't have all the land that you do, Kim, to be able to do that. I just got a little yard here with so much sun. And I have two walnut trees. So I have squirrels that have always been at this house because I have walnuts. They have all kinds of walnuts. You think they'd be happy with the walnuts, but no, they wanted the heirloom Cherokee tomatoes. So I got to decide what I'm going to do with that because those little rascals can get that. Maybe if I put chicken wire around it, I could do that. I don't know if they could still go over the top. I might can do that part. Okay, so be good and just sit with it and see what it feels like to you and what quality of life does it bring to you. And walk your path with grace and ease. Thank you for being the gift that you are to humanity. May you be blessed. Bye.